I'm live! Yay! Finish this? No. Let's watch some YouTube video. What should we watch? Mm, should we watch Trixie video? Trixie Mattel? Yeah, Trixie film looks good.
Hi, it's
Uh,
Trixie Mattel. Let's just get
hi
in drag. Why not?
Trixie! Getting ready with Trixie.
Hi, it's Trixie Mattel.
2023.
Hi. And you know what I realized
Hi
yesterday as I was lying
Trixie.
in bed next to my loving boyfriend in my
Oh, boyfriend.
comfortable home? I was thinking, you know what? I haven't done a video just getting ready for the fun of it. We're talking not trying makeup that's gonna work against me, not selling something to someone. I haven't gotten to sit down and just put makeup on. Just put on what I want to put on. I have
Really?
all my favorites from tour packed in my bags here, and I thought we could
Okay.
just talk about life. We're coming into 2023, and we're gonna come in hot. So I'm gonna go shave, and by the way, this is old Daytime Realness. This is our first makeup palette we did as a
Oh, I
company. Look at all
like
this. Look at all this
that.
OG
That's
merch.
so
Look.
nice.
I've held on to all of this. Isn't that crazy? I keep one of everything we make, and look at, I love this shirt. I wear this shirt all the time. Look how cute it is. Anyway, I'm gonna go shave, and that was a terrible tongue pop. And we'll be right back. Today's video is brought to you by Care Of. Care Of is a
Yeah,
subscription
what's
service that
that?
ships vitamins, supplements, and powders to you directly so you can be your best self. Listen, I'm a busy woman with about 12 careers, and my favorite thing about Care Of is that it's at my studio where I get in drag every day. It's stacked up in this box like this. It literally has my name on it. Trixie. Hi,
Really?
Trixie. And you guys, for me in the morning, first thing, before I go on my run, before I shave to get in drag, the fact that I could just grab one of these and have it in the morning with like my morning juice or whatever I'm doing is so nice. Basically, you take like a short, in-depth, but short quiz about like your lifestyle, your goals, your health, and Care Of basically helps match make you with supplements. Like for me, I skipped strong hair and nails because to be honest, as a person who shaves their head, I don't need my hair growing any faster. With how much I
Yeah.
work, it was more important to me to focus on overall wellness. Like for example, my Care Of has zinc for immune health because I'm always touching and meeting and greeting. And I have 2
Mm.
multivitamins in there too to cover nutrition gaps because let's be honest, I'm not always eating the most responsibly. And I have B12 in there, which is great because it just helps my energy support. I have long days cross-dressing. I also love the daily vitamin packs. Like let's say I'm going to Milwaukee. I know if I'm going for a week, I can just grab 7 of these. And these are compostable plant-based packaging. For 50% off your first order, go to takecareof.com and use the code TRIXIE50. That's 50% off your first order. Back to the video. I'm back, I look crazy. I'm listening to Susie Orman.
No, you
And
don't
I
look
am here to
crazy.
tell you
You
because
look
I am a boat owner.
beautiful.
Because I love my boat.
All right, anyway, let's just get in drag, shall we? I got a bunch of stuff here. Some of it's old favorites, some of it's Trixie Cosmetics, some of it's from tour, some of it's European. I cover my brows, insane, but let's put on some primer here. I got the Fix Plus. You guys, this really just takes me back to my counter days. Me saying I work at MAC is like my Lady Gaga 99 people. I mean, this is very glorified water. I'm gonna tell you something that they're afraid to tell you at MAC. There's nothing in here that's made to make your makeup stay on. If anything, this is a priming product. They started selling it as a setting spray once setting sprays became popular, and they didn't change anything. So, you know that's the T-ho. All right, I busted out this La Mer, you guys. When we did that, like, what is this, the La Mer? The Perfecting Primer, this was like, remember, it was like $90, and we were like, F this product, but it really is
$50 is so
nice. I like getting home from
expensive.
tour and getting
I
to go
don't
through my
have
makeup and like
$90.
remember things I have. Because I really have like a goldfish brain. Pretty much a lot of my tour makeup has
It's
still
so
been living, you
funny.
guys, just in here. Tiny makeup bag. Tiny makeup bag, big journeys, big dreams, tiny makeup bag. 2023 is not about hoarding. It's not about owning.
It's
It's
also
about
very
enjoying what
shiny.
you have and acknowledging what you love that you don't have to
Shiny
own.
in your
I'm
house.
starting to
It's
talk like
so
Susie Orman.
pretty,
You guys know how when I start to like something, I
here.
base a personality on it. I'm over Watchmen and now I moved on to Susie Orman. Got my little palette here, this little About Face palette. Very nice, very nice. You know, can I just have nice makeup on for once? Like, I'm sick of struggling in these videos. So I have my favorite drag foundation for the past like 6 months. The Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin. You guys, it's super long wear. Super mattifying. a very medium buildable full coverage. I was wearing the Dermablend leg and body makeup for a while. This does not hold up during a drag show the way this holds up. This holds up like it's amazing. It's really amazing. And I've been doing just a little squirt like this, and then I just get ready like this. Got my little Trixie sponge here. We love her. You guys, I have this little container now on my desk of my little Trixie puff, my little Trixie sponge, and then the kimchi sharpener. These are my daughters. These are my children. These are my little children. Isn't that nice? We've been having a lot of movement here in the studio. I mean, you guys, this is like, we've moved my whole YouTube out into the living room of my house. And so now it's like, we can breathe. It's like, I mean, we really got ready in a cramped tiny room before. So what else? I mean, honestly, next year, you guys, I've been so fortunate to travel all year. But next year is really about like, I don't know, Katya has really like inspired me. I don't know if it's the same for everyone, but like COVID has really changed drag queens a lot. I mean, I don't want to tell people stories, but Bob, Violet, so many drag queens I know are putting down roots, and they're sort of like realizing, how much do I want to tour and how much do I want to see my family or like, you know, perform locally or get into a hobby that's not cross-dressing, you know? I think COVID for drag queens really made us think about like, what is it about this that we love and that we would miss? And what parts of it would we not miss? For me, I love touring, but moderation. I mean, you guys, I've been on the road since March. So I missed basically, I didn't miss it, but you know, a whole year of my life, my family, my friends, my hobbies, all of that just, you know, gone. And it's wonderful to tour, but like I said, it's all about balance. This year, you guys, I am going to clock hours in this YouTube studio. I am going to sit in the studio and make things. I love making videos. I love doing all my stuff with Katya, but like, I love sitting here and talking to myself, and I'm excited to just do more of that this year. The other thing I want to do in the channel this year is more collabs, because it's been touring this year, you guys. I haven't gotten to do many collabs. So this year I really want to have like, I've gotten to meet so many cool people who have still not come on the channel. You know, I want to have Bob on the channel. I want to have Vanderpump on the channel. I want to have, you know, people you guys are getting excited to see. Vanderpump the other day was asking me about YouTube, and she was like, so what happens? And I was like, I sit down and talk to myself. And she was like, well, who records it? I was like, me. And she was like, well, who? I was like, well, sometimes I have Nick, but I was like, honestly, most of it's just sitting and talking to myself. So I think I'm slowly like weaning her into coming in here and putting makeup on. I hope you can see this. I'm not really lean. I'm gonna do something bold, which is to lean in and show you guys. Look how smooth that looks. Do you see that? Do you see? It's called matte velvet. Do you see how it's matte, but doesn't look dry? It really looks like velvet. It's not shiny, but it's matte the way velvet is matte. It absorbs light, but it still reflects a little bit. Very impressive, this foundation. The only problem is I do use it quite quick. We go through, what do you think, Brandon, a bottle of this a month? He's not listening to me. We go through like a bottle of this a month, probably. This is a good match for me. You guys can tell it's a little gold, but like I said, with the blush and all the contouring and stuff, I add so much warmth. I like to kind of start a little yellow. This is where I start to do a little magic. So I take a little bit of the lighter color, and I've been starting to slowly build the contour into the foundation instead of doing it as like 2 steps out of sheer laziness, you guys. On tour, I was getting ready in truly 50 minutes. That's one of my other goals for next year. I know it's like counterproductive to drag, but spend less time getting ready. Sit down, make choices with your makeup, make choices with your outfit, and hit it. What do you say, Brandon? Keep it push and fish. Like, you don't need to sit there forever. Just sit down and put it on. You see how this just starts to build the highlight? By the way, I normally look at the monitor here. I move the monitors over here now. So the only thing is, and this is like maybe my stupid issues, I wish I could see on the monitor. Nobody cares about the technology. If you guys ever want a YouTube studio tour, it's not that exciting, but I do see that comment once in a while. And other YouTubers have much better setups than me, you guys. I'm like only just now slowly. These 2 are new lights. Does the lighting look any different? These are 2 new lights, and they're from Craigslist. Do you see how that's starting to build highlight into it? So then later we don't have to build it in so much. So I'm gonna pause there, and let's start doing some eye makeup. You guys, still one of the best liners. One size, point made liquid liner. Brandon and I go to Sephora and we get like 3 or 4 of these at once. Life is short, just put the makeup on. I went to Gigi and Nat's Christmas party last night, and there was a girl I bumped into named Stassi, and she had a gown on, and I was like, whoa, you're in like a gown. And I was like, you know, we were talking about like, you know what, like post-COVID, it's okay to go to and just pull out the nicest fucking outfit you have and put it on. Do your hair and your makeup nice, put on your nice outfit. Stop worrying like you're gonna show up somewhere overdressed. What does that mean? Think of it this way. I showed up somewhere and everyone was underdressed. Think of it that way, right? You know what? We have Nighttime Realness coming out really soon. Might be out for this video, actually. Look how nice it is. Ooh. If you guys don't know, Nighttime Realness is the evolution of Daytime Realness. And let's just put on some good old-fashioned blue eyeshadow, bitch. Put on the heavy application of hooker makeup. You guys, I just love blue eyeshadow. I love blue eyeshadow so much. It just makes me feel so right. There's something so right about it. Let's take Channel Surfer. Channel Surfer, an oldie but a goodie. Well, an oldie newie, I guess. Oh, bitch. By the way, I don't want to plug me on shit, but I love these giant eyeshadow brushes we make because if you ever try to do a big, blown out, big look with a tiny eyeshadow brush, it's like trying to flip an egg with a fork or something. It's just like, it'll do it, but probably not perfect. These big brushes like this for doing big washes, especially when you're somebody like me and you have eyeshadow on your forehead. Then I'm going to take some of Weather Girl and just kind of like buff out the edges a little bit. She just softens it. Then I'm gonna get into Daily Double, which is like a deep blue here. Then we got Cut the Cameras, which is this really like dark, almost black blue. Because if you're doing like blue smoky eyes, there's something about blue where once you add black shadow, it all turns black. And so using like an off blue black instead of a true black, it just doesn't let the black swallow the eye, you know? She said it's almost like a slate. And then I'm gonna finish the inside with Weather Girl, this really light like robin's egg situation. Because I don't want it to close up too much on the inside. Isn't she gorgeous? All right, I'm gonna do this to the other side and be right back. You guys, listen to...
You have to be losing sleep at night about this, correct? How many times have you thought that you want to divorce him?
You guys! Susie is like breaking up homes, and she's fucking right, and she should do it. If your husband is trying to buy a boat and you don't have the money, you need to like, I don't know what. I don't know. Don't ask me why. I might be sensitive about it because David Silver tried to get me to buy a $3,000 coffee table. I said, are we going to be buried on it? Let's do some brows. Lately, this is my favorite brow product. This is the Urban Decay Brow Blade. It's amazing for one reason. One side is a pencil, retractable fine pencil. The other side is a fine tip marker. Watch how fast I do my brows with this marker. Look, I just sketch out the shape, move on with my life. See? And I don't even care about symmetry. Because you know what? The other vibe of 2023 is makeup doesn't have to be good. I mean, like, the product should be good, but like, not every makeup you put on your face has to be the best makeup you've ever done in your life. All right? Just put it on. Just enjoy it. Normalize looking bad. I sketch that sucker in. I do some little vertical lines to fill. That's it. And then I'm going to come back later with the felt tip pen and finish it. But girl, that is it. So up next, I'm going to show you what I've been using on tour. You know I love these Makeup Forever individual foundation palettes, and one of them was going empty, so I took the other one and I scooped it in here. So imagine me on tour in the catering room with a little plastic, like, disposable fork, like scraping in here. But so I just take this, you guys, I use this and I get makeup for so fucking fast. Again, life is short. When the ozone layer is depleted and you're floating on a door in Charleston, you're going to be like, damn, I'm glad I just put that makeup on that day. Easy peasy. You guys have seen me do this, so I'm just gonna do this and come back. All right, you can see we have eyebrows on now. So this is that little foundation we were using before. You guys, I've just been contouring with foundation. I'm gonna show you how fast I put this on. You guys are gonna gag. Gone are the days of like sitting here and drawing it all on and like, you know, I basically would draw it all on surgically and then buff it out. And now thinking back, I'm like, what is the point? See, like that's fine. And then I'm gonna go in and clean it. You guys, it's just that Makeup Forever foundation, working on the jaw. It's not like I'm ever in a hurry. I just like am deciding how long I'm willing to sit here and put makeup on. So just put it on, move on with your life. Especially these big venues, I'm not gonna see it. There's 6,000 people here. They're not gonna see it. Love it. So then I'm going back to this Makeup Forever palette, you guys. I love this thing so much because I use it like 3 different times during this makeup. I'm gonna take my larger Trixie Cosmetics concealer brush, and this makes quick work of this. Watch this. Watch this, bitch. There. There's my jaw. Moving on. Again, it's not like I'm over makeup. I'm just like allowing myself to get ready for a certain amount of time, and that's it. And then I'll take one of the lighter concealer shades, and that's what I'll do right by the mouth. Yeah, just for a little more lift. There you go. By the way, these are Patrick Church pajamas. Trixie Patrick Church pajamas. I wore some Trixie pajamas last night to a party, and Johnny Wujek was there, and he said he liked my pajamas, and I felt, it just felt good to be seen. Also, I got dropped off from this party a good quarter mile away, so I'm in sparkly sequin Patrick Church pajamas, bald, walking in the dark by myself for a good quarter mile. People in their like fancy influencer SUVs were driving by, and I'm just bald walking down the street. Okay, this is another weird thing I'm doing. Instead of drawing on a white line and then going around it, I've been contouring the whole nose with brown foundation, and then I take a little bit of that Makeup Forever concealer and just draw that shit on. I mean, we're eliminating steps here, but we're getting the exact same outcome. Not to mention, my nose gets hot, and a lot of the times concealers like this, they're a wax base, and when you get hot, when your body gets hot, the wax will reactivate, and that's why, like, when you go to powder your foundation, if it's a cream-based foundation, it will move. So a liquid foundation on my nose, I have found, just doesn't move as much. This is so crooked. We'll try to fix it. And when I said about just put it on, there's some things you shouldn't rush. Otherwise, at the end of this makeup, I'm going to be giving like, oh, she's so gorgeous, even though she was in that accident. All right, up next, we're going to do some more concealer. You guys, I love these, these Hourglass foundation sticks, you guys. They are so fucking nice. I have one here in Blanc, which is like a very, very off-white. I'm just going to add a little bit of highlight here. Guys, these are so creamy and nice. Creamy and nice. You see how that just gives like a little extra lift right there. Well, in 2021, coming out of COVID, I think our thing was they get what they get. That was our mantra. And then this year it was they got what they got, which was like we're not willing to do more than we did last year. And then this year, I think it's something like we did what we did, which is like even more removed from doing extra work. You guys, I'm really becoming Katya. It's time to powder. You guys, I love this Anastasia Beverly Hills loose powder in banana. We tried this on the channel, I think the first time we tried it in the expensive makeup video, because this was like, I think $32. I got my little Trixie puff. It really is nice. I remember that was one of the first videos I did where the comments were like, the complexion looks great. And if you hate ass bitches like it, it must be good. What are my other goals this year? My other goals is to not let pride kill me. Every single year between producing pride content and trying to have my own pride celebrations, I literally arrive on death's door. So I'm hoping this year to manage that better. But you know, when HBO calls and says, hey, we want you to, you know, climb the top of Griffith Observatory with Mr. Peanut and do a Rain on Me dance, and we're gonna give you, you know, money. It's like, well, you're gonna do it. See how that just really like something about the banana sort of yellow shade to it just really works for me. Nice big fluffy Trixie brush. I'm gonna kind of set some of this with, you know, a pressed powder. I have the one size powder here. I'm just gonna just add a little extra coverage. If I'm not using this, you guys, I'm obsessed with these Make Forever pressed powders. The only problem is I do run through them very quickly. But I find like just finishing my contouring with one pressed powder just kind of unifies everything in a way that is very pleasing aesthetically. Let's do some contouring, shall we? All right, I got my Darling Daisy bronzer here. Take a little fluffy angle brush. I'm gonna take kind of my middle shade here. And this is what I use to just sort of like set contouring nowadays. Because I do all the contouring with the creams and liquids. I just want something to sort of set it. And using a bronzer instead of face powder, I find it ends up looking more transparent and not like painting my forehead brown. Which of course, we still are painting my forehead brown, but not so severe. But you see that it has some transparency to it. And now it doesn't look so like I took Superstay, you know, pressed powder foundation, like, because the great thing about these bronzers is you can have a deeper shade here. So then I can take a little touch of that, this little Ardell Wispies cardboard that I'm using for 6 months, and that's what I use to just add a little depth. Look at her. Isn't that great? Look at her, bitch. The other great thing about this bronzer having some translucency is, again, instead of setting my nose with like a very, very matte powder, it's just something a little more skin-like. Not shiny, not matte, but just a little more chill vibe. Looks nice. Looks pretty nice. This is Maybelline Sky High. This is my shit. I mean, this is really one of the best mascaras I think there is. Like, look at that. Careless little sweep like that. And look how long and individualized that is. Look how good that looks. Maybelline Sky High. It's the best. I think it's the best drugstore. I personally. I'm trying to use mascara before liner nowadays because you guys are always like, I can't see it. Look how nice it is. I mean, really? If you went into my studios, look at how long those look. Those look so good. I'm gonna do black and white liner and all that jazz, and I'll be right back. By the way, this is the blackest black eyeshadow. It's called Illamasqua, a powder eyeshadow in obsidian. It's discontinued. I got this off literally the black market, basically, and it's so black. And it's discontinued. I think Illamasqua is done now, which is a bummer. They had some really cool products. Not that they ever came to the States, but they had some really cool stuff. Somebody recently was asking why black eyeshadow is so difficult to make, and I'll tell you why. Anytime you are basically making a product, let's say you want to make this eyeshadow. It's going to be like a combination of pigment or vehicle. Pigment being what makes it the color, the shade, the finish, whatever, and vehicle, which makes it a preservative, a binder, something that makes it blend easily, all that kind of stuff. So with black pigment, if you want the purest black, even if you add 1 drop to it to make it wear longer or blend better, you're diluting it. What if I did all my videos like that? Nick's like you do. Nick's like you literally do. All right, I think this looks functional. All right, so this is when that brow pencil gets really fierce. So one side is a marker, like I said. So then instead of having to carry two products, it's so fierce. I just that up. It's okay. Amy's here, by the way. She looks great. Amy, come on camera.
Amy.
Come in the good light. Show them how beautiful you look today. Isn't she gorgeous,
so
you guys?
beautiful.
I can't
What are
believe
you
it. 40. Can I see
doing?
your age?
Huh? Yeah, I'm 43.
40.
No,
This
wait.
is-
Oh, I'm actually 42, but I like to lie and say I'm older.
This is a 42-year-old person. Give it up for Benjamin Button.
Oh my
Yeah, we've been making
gosh,
do with
so
this white eyeshadow.
beautiful.
It's not the best. It's no taco. Sugar Pill does. I'm not just saying that
Sugar
she's here. She
Pill.
does make an incredible white eyeshadow. But we've been using these little Sephora ones because on the road, matte white eyeshadow is impossible to find if you run out. I don't think white
Really?
eyeshadow is that weird, but it's really hard to find. All right, let's go. I mean, let's go slutty today. I'm obsessed with this lip liner called Talking Points. It's so pigmented. Although I went to a MAC store recently and I asked for talking points, and the girl said we don't have that. I was like, yeah, you do. I was like, go check in the back. And she was shaking because she watches the channel. And now she'll never make that mistake. I heard her fight. She's like, some days I just really want to put a lot of makeup on. Today is one of those days. Today is one of those days. I've had a week out of drag, which honestly has not happened since July, maybe. Literally July. So I feel very excited to do drag today. Isn't that a great color? It's like not too red, not too purple. I love hot, hot, hot pink like that. What if I just stop there? I'm gonna do some liquid lipstick. This is the Stacey liquid lipstick. These were tour exclusive. Now they're gonna be available to everyone in the world. Girl Tina, isn't that great? It's so pink. It's so pink. Over the years, I've had a lot of different like, favorite pinks, and this one is so clowny and crazy. I love it. And I love the OG Stacey, but the liquid for days like today when I'm gonna be talking a lot, like just slamming Red Bull, and it's just nice to have something that's not gonna move. To be honest though, I do have kind of a love affair with cream, like bullet lipsticks, because when I'm on set and stuff and I have to keep touching up, I'd rather just have something that can be moist all day, that can be touched up, than have something where if I have to do a lip change, I have to like scrub it off. I asked Nick if he feels powerful when he's using the Twitter. He says no, he feels scared.
I'm terrified.
He says he's afraid he's gonna like
I'm
tweet a nude or
terrified too.
something.
Your news? Whatever's photos on
It's
my
just
phone.
new.
Could be anyone.
Anyone.
Could be a lot of people. If you've ever sent nudes to Nick and you see it on the account, mind your business, all right? We have very busy people with very greasy fingers and things get tweeted. Don't blame me, all right? If I tweet my nudes, you'll know about it. You know, I do kind of, you guys know on this channel, I've talked about how strongly I feel about like sharing people's nudes without their consent. I think it's really horrible and wrong. And I sometimes think about like, there should be a day of the year that's like coming out day where people just tweet their nudes and just like, this is my body, everybody look at it, I don't care. I want our grandchildren to be like in a post-nude scandal society. People should be able to just be naked in a picture and not be scared of what happens if someone sees it. Like, that's just crazy to me. Or I'll wait till after just drop some other nude and say it's me. Do a deep fake. Isn't that beautiful? Look at the dimension. It's like really clowny, but doesn't like wash me out. Isn't that fun? The liquid and the cream, Stacey, are really close. The liquid, because it dries more matte, it really is like neon in real life. Neon. Woo! I'm gonna do something sacrilegious, which is to show you guys a brush that we have not put out, and I won't say whether or not we have, but this, look at this. We make a bunch of testers of different shapes and sizes, and we test them all. This one, I hope you do make it. It's like a short, flat, thick foundation brush. It's like, this type of brush is so good for when you want to get really precise and like pack color somewhere. I think in the last video I said, I've been trying to, wow. The part of me that used to work in retail is always afraid of getting in trouble for saying about something that comes out. And then I'm like, who's gonna yell at me? God? All right, so I guess it's time to put on some lashes and some drag, and then we're gonna finish with blush, because you know that that's my favorite parts. We'll be right back.
Okay.
So here we are.
Oh my god.
I look great. I look great. And I'm gonna do some blush, you guys. This is like, I really wanna wear this blush, and it's the Krylon UV pink eyeshadow. They don't make anymore because I think they decided it's not safe. So let's put it on. But it's so neon, you guys, and there's something about it that you know that there's something very illegal about wearing this on your face. But let's just do it. Like, look how pretty this is.
Oh my god, that's so scary.
Oh! Like, that is so hot. That's illegal. That's why they made it illegal. Too many people having too much sex if they wear this. All right, that's the final look. You guys, we used a bunch of my favorite stuff here today, so I don't think we have to do a recap because if it wasn't in this video, I didn't already love it. So thank you for getting ready with me today. Again, these pajamas are from Patrick Church. Get you yours, bitch. They are so beautiful, and we'll see you very soon. Bye.
I hope this pretty sauce. Let's look for another video to watch. It's pretty. I will take a level of viewers. Oh my god. I don't like Gamer TV. What to watch again? Really doesn't know what to watch. Hmm. Let's refresh. Hmm. Look, that's really. Let's go.
Back with another famous movie dresses haul. These 5 dresses that I have today are the most intricate, most expensive ones yet. Some of them I waited months for because they're all handmade. We're saving the most expensive and the one that I have personally wanted to own my entire life for last. This first movie is honestly part of what inspired this entire series. I actually saw some remakes of the dresses from this movie on TikTok.
movie?
Any guesses? Cruella. Now there have been a few different versions of Cruella over the years.
Anita, darling.
Anita, darling. My
Darling.
darling.
I think Emma Stone just nailed this role and the costumes in this movie. Oh my goodness. So I went on a hunt for the iconic red dress from the movie, but then I thought to myself, like, this is a cool dress, but do I really want to pay that much for a dress that I'm gonna wear, like, never? So I found something a little more wearable, I guess you could say. Look at it. It's so majestic. I mean, technically, I think it's a coat, but it's like a full-length moment. So I ended up paying $344 for this. So they had me send in my exact measurements. Number 5 just really made me laugh, the wording of it. The translation got a little weird there, but it took a couple months to get here. Hopefully it's worth it. It came from Ukraine. Pants, gloves, shirt, jacket. Is this, what? Are there multiple pieces to this? Oh, there are. Hold on. Stop! I'm literally gonna wear these all winter. Oh my gosh, it's the whole outfit. This is amazing. It's not real leather or fur, by the way. Okay, we need to put this on right now. Oh, this is already so cute. I love these pants. They're so well made. Even like the little button on the pants. The top is so cute. I need better shoes. Much better. I mean, we all know Cruella would wear red bottoms. I just realized this is just like a white faux fur, and then I think they drew the spots on, which is so cute. Oh my gosh. This is the most sinister hood. Have a family dinner at Red Robin tonight. Do you dare me to show up like this? It's so cool. It's so long. Someone sees me from this side and they're like, oh, what a beautiful coat. And then bam! Okay, just for fun, I got one more thing. Boop, doop, be-doop. This is adorable. I don't ever want to take it off. I got so excited I forgot to put the gloves on. Okay, this next one was actually the hardest to find. Once I had the idea in my head though, it was firmly planted. I really wish this one would have been here for Halloween. My 80s and 90s babies friends will know. Princess Bride. It's Buttercup's red dress. So my thought was like, I could wear this for Halloween and then Tyler could be Wesley and then Leo could be a rodent of unusual size. So maybe next year. It was $242. Also, I love the description. Princess Buttercup red dress with pockets. Oh, it's so simple, but it's so cute. Where are the pockets? There they are. The poofy sleeves. Oh, and they even like lace up at the wrists. Oh, this is so cute. This is gonna be precious for Halloween next year though. And when you see it, you'll already know. Okay, I've got some really good dresses coming up, but before we do that, a quick word from today's sponsor, Native! I switched over to Native deodorant about a year ago. This is the one that I've been using for like ever. I wanted to show you that I actually use it, but I'm gonna show you the pretty new ones. The reason that I switched over is because they are aluminum free, paraben free, cruelty free. But the best part is when you're looking at like the little ingredient list on the back of them, it's stuff that you'd recognize, like coconut oil and shea butter. Not to mention they smell absolutely amazing. My favorites are cherry and vanilla macaroon, eucalyptus mint, but my go-to everyday one is the lavender and rose. They also just launched a festive line of holiday scents like sugar cookie, candy cane, or fresh mistletoe. You stay feeling and smelling fresh even after a rigorous workout or just like all day of moving around. They've got body wash, toothpaste, and normally 3 deodorants are $36. But if you use the link at the top of the description and my code HOPESCOPE, you'll get them for $24. That's 33% off with code HOPESCOPE. And you can also get 20% off of any of the body washes or toothpaste. Thanks, Native. Let's get back to the dresses. All right, I've done a Harry Potter dress before, but I have another one. This one was $395. It is Fleur Delacour's school uniform, and the pictures that this seller had, the dress just looks immaculate. I'm just set for Halloween costumes for the next like 10 years. Ooh, they put candy in it. What are these? Rolling rainbows and a little note. Dead. Well, and that's just like a total little freebie with the little school crest on it. I'll put my candy in it. Okay, here we go. It's beautiful. The craftsmanship that has gone into these outfits. Oh my gosh, this makes me want to just run to Universal Studios. Oh, this is so cute. I think this is definitely the best fitting one so far. It's like super fitted at the waist. The little... Nope. Oh my gosh! Every time I put one on, it just becomes my favorite little bag. And then there's one more thing. I couldn't find it on Etsy though, but I found it on fun.com. Oh! Oh, it's perfect. Whoa, it's like Harry Potter brand. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy right now. It's official. Whenever I'm having a bad day, I'm taking out one of these costumes. It's impossible to be sad in a costume. What do you think? How accurate is it to the movie? Help! We're almost at 1 million subscribers. Subscribe if you haven't already for a chance to win a Peloton or a $1,000 shopping spree if we can do it by the end of the year. We only have 15 days and we're a little behind schedule, so help! All right, I teased this dress in my last movie dresses intro and I feel kind of bad about it because I didn't actually have it in that video. But I do now! It's from Labyrinth, and it's Sarah's ball gown. See, this one, I feel like I need to put it on, and then go back to Unclaimed Baggage and take a picture with Hoggle the puppet. This was $239. I also came across this TikTok the other day. Apparently, there is a traveling Jim Henson museum that has like all of the costumes and props and stuff from this movie. Okay, we've got a little hoop skirt thing. Oh my goodness. This is everything I hoped it would be. It even has that like iridescent sheen to it. I'm not disappointed. A lot of fabric and detail went into this. Like the lace underneath. Okay, the top looks a little goofy because I don't have it corseted up all the way. I don't know if I did it wrong or what, but I totally ran out of string. It's not on as good as it could be, but like, look at this. There definitely are some like cheap Halloween costume versions of this, but they don't have like any detail on them. Oh, wow. Oh, this one, $4,500. Oh, stop. Did somebody actually get married in this? It kind of lost some volume in the sleeves, but like the idea is there for sure. Last, but certainly not least, this is the most expensive thing, but I'm not kidding when I said I have always wanted this. These were my favorite movies growing up. They still are. Lord of the Rings. And of course Arwen was my favorite. I mean, look at her. I just wanted to be an elf so bad. So when I saw this dress listed, even though it was almost $500, I knew I needed it. She even has her own little custom box. That's fancy. Okay, I'm actually maybe gonna cry about this one. I like how I already match it. Oh, we've got the sewn-in cup pads, so I don't even have to wear a bra with it. And it's gonna be so comfy. I can already tell. It's like wearing a giant blanket snuggie. But the detail, these sleeves, this is stunning. Tyler, can you maybe help me lace it?
Lace it?
Yeah. Oh, get you a boy who will lace your dresses for you.
Yeah,
Well, you
maybe
could be
the
Aragon
boy.
for Halloween someday. What could Leo be?
Mm,
A orc?
they want to-
Be
oh,
a ent?
hello, soft rat.
You don't know what I'm talking
You
about.
wait to
We could
see
be
you in the
Gimli.
juicy guys.
Gimli, get it?
I did it.
Oh, that's a pretty good job actually. Wait, do you know where the Kim wig is? Oh, and then I have one other thing that I got. Look at it! Oh! I got this one on Etsy as well. I'm not actually sure if it's like handmade or if it's just kind of a costumey piece. But either way,
It's
cute!
so hard. Just look at
Oh, yes!
Found it. I look freaking creepy.
You look so weird in wigs.
I look
Yeah.
like I'm from, like I belong in like a
Band.
rock band from the 80s.
Can I have a turn?
Sure.
Very
No!
funny.
I actually like this wig better for this than I did Kim, so. I feel like I need ears. That's what would complete this look. We can pretend. Also, there's a video on the internet of Liv Tyler going through her attic, and she still has a whole bunch of stuff from the movie.
And I thought you might want to come up and see my attic with me. I have so much memorabilia stuff up here. We have an Arwen Barbie doll. That's me. That's crazy. I was a Barbie. This, I think, is something very special. This is my sword from The Lord of the Rings, which was a gift to me from Peter Jackson.
It was really cute. I always wonder what happens to like most props and costumes and stuff for movies. Like, do the actors all keep them? Is there a giant warehouse somewhere that I can go see? If I find it, I'll take you. Thank you so much for watching. I picked out some other videos that I thought you might enjoy down below. If you haven't seen the other movie dress videos, I highly recommend those. Until next time. Wait, I almost forgot. Say bye, YouTube.
In half an hour, okay? Come and join, baby. Baby will be lonely.